Certified nosies. Who are we? Certified nosies. We got the tea. Certified nosies who paying child support. Certified nosies who lost in divorce court. Certified nosies will 50 stop being petty. Will Papos get back with Remy? Will Clarissa realize her butt ain't big? When will Rihanna take a break on having them kids? Cause we need a album.
Hey Nosies, I'm Toya, your certified tea spiller, part-time detective.
When the world is so caught up, people think Beyonce only has daughters. What happened with Tiana and Aaron Pierre? Questions just left up in the air. Somebody check on Britney and Nicki Minaj too. Certified, 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 certified nosy.
Hey y'all, welcome back. It is Sunday, so y'all know what that means. It is Ratchet Sunday, and it's also the season finale of Baddies USA. It should have ended weeks ago, but that's just my opinion. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, and I'm going to recap what happened for those who missed it. So yeah, we started with last week where everybody's standing around and Lex started to troll Tommy pretty much. She's trolling. Tommy acts like she don't know what's going on and she like, what's the problem? Next thing you know, for some odd reason, Tommy decides to start getting naked. Like, I mean naked. Shirt one up, booty out, all that. For some reason, I don't know why. So that happens. And then for some odd reason, you have Lemon Pepper. He's on stage trying to tell them, like, we got to perform tonight, so we'll figure out what's going on. So Lex hop on the mic, and she like, Tommy, you know what's going on, blah, blah, blah. But here's the clip.
Will you have whoever the fuck hop out the car and try to come at us? Bitch, it's up for anybody and anybody that you with.
Yeah, so at the, as they going back and forth, like, a couple of girls is going back and forth with Shorty Ciroc, the one that snuck Biggie, right? But they're not really doing nothing. They're not really making no move. So Cold Killer with her little bobblehead self, she come down here like, what's up, right? So they start to square up and they get in the back paint. I mean, but it went from Cold Killer to everybody. Damn near all the baddies was on them, except for I ain't see Jayla hopping, I ain't see Dolly ain't hopping. Just the usuals. Janelle, of course, Scotty. None of them hopped in, but yeah, she was getting dragged through there. I don't know why she thought that was a good idea. Meanwhile, while they jump into Shorty Ciroc, Lex, being sneaky, she done snuck Tommy up on stage. Then they continue to fight. Next thing you know, you see Lex sneaking off again, trying to find Tommy. Then he see Mariah Lynn popping it, and Anna popping it. So we did this with Biggie, Biggie, blah, blah, blah. Oh yeah, Biggie wasn't there, but we did this for Biggie, and next thing you know, shockingly, to my surprise, they caught Tommy. But the one that hit Tommy was Taby. Taby hit her. Boom. Knocked her. Next thing you know, Lex follows up. So they getting her. Taby, Lex, they jumping Tommy. So at this point, they get Ciroc, the girl Ciroc, and they get Tommy out of there. Obviously, they ain't no match for all them girls, so they get them up out of there. Yeah, so meanwhile, while Ciroc and Tommy out there figuring out their game plan, they cut back to the girls. They in there, they, hyping themselves up like, yeah, we did that, blah, blah, blah. So Natalie was a real one for this for the first time, like, this whole season. And she pretty much warned them, like, hey, they coming back in, and, I'm here y'all go.
Baddies, I'm just letting y'all know they coming back in, period, point blank. I'm letting y'all know what the fuck it is.
Okay, let's go.
Sorry, I said what I said. Be on your shit, I'm just saying.
So as soon as Ciroc and Tommy walk back in, it's around for Lex and Ciroc. And I actually feel sorry for Ciroc because Lex tore her every which way but loose. Yeah, so instead of Ciroc taking her L and just walking away, she tried to sneak Lex. Next thing you know, it's World War III again, a Royal Rumble. Cold Killer got her first. Cold Killer hit her with the uppercut so quick. And meanwhile, Tommy leaves. She's so mad because she brought her there to fight, and she got beat up. Look at her eye. Look at the shorty eye. That was a fail. I mean, like, at this point, it's pretty much just a fight club going on. So yeah, for some reason, Mariah Lynn is dead set on fighting Tommy. Yeah, we know Tommy can't fight, but Mariah, you're really, really little. So, yeah, they start to fight. Tommy did her little thing where she always do, like, she act like she's some type of ninja. I don't know what she be doing with her hands, but she be doing that thing with her hands where she just moving around. I guess she be trying to distract people so she don't get hit. But anyway, yeah, so she got in there with, Mariah Lynn. And Mariah Lynn would have won, but Tommy is just so much bigger than her. She just put her in a headlock and Mariah couldn't do nothing. Tommy couldn't really swim because she was just so much taller than her. She couldn't really get her. So Anna Lee just hopped off the stage like a superhero and just saved the day and just hopped on top of them. And that fight was over. Meanwhile, you got Tasiki just walking around, just talking crap and just talking crap like always. Like at this point, I don't even know why she's there. And she used to be like a fan favorite and I used to like her, but like at this point, what are you doing? You're boring and you just talk. Like, girl, go. So yeah, next scene, I seen this coming from a mile away. I don't know how she ain't see it. So Smiley decides she wants to play both sides, right? So she go over to Tommy and she's like, "Girl, let me talk to you. You know, me and you cool, we friends. Like you was wrong for bringing on people to the, to us. We Baddies sisters." So Tommy like, "What you say? Huh? What you say?" You know, her face all balled up. She getting closer. Like, "What you say?" Like, "Nah, I ain't trying to hear none of that from nobody." And she getting closer and closer. And Smiley like she don't see her getting closer and closer. And I'm like, yo, she gonna pop you. Even Sapphire like, yeah, Smiley about to get popped, poor thing. And Tommy popped her. Like, girl, and I'm like, that's what you get. So yeah, that was all that. So they switched to the next scene. You know that scene where, everybody getting ready and they doing their hair and makeup and they start zooming in on their little outfits and zooming in on their hair and their makeup and all that other stuff. Everybody looking fly, and then all of a sudden they did my girl Tinker dirty. Like, why they keep playing with Tinkerbella? And I don't want to clown her because that's my girl and she's from Philly. She's from my city. But why? Like seriously, like at this point, it's not even like a mistake because you could clearly see that if maybe they wasn't going to put that in there because it was quick. They ain't show it no other time. They was just that. But come on, man, if we seen it, I know somebody seen that in the editing room. They decided to leave that in on purpose. I think Tinker need to square it with somebody over there in production for real. So the last and final scene. This episode was actually very fast and quick, much needed. They pull up to the club and let me introduce Brandon T. Jackson, Corny Behind, and they start introducing the girls and they perform and they start doing their confessionals and saying it's a rap thing. So first they started off with Natalie Nunn. Pepper brings out Natalie Nunn. She performs a song, "We Outside Tonight." Baddies, that joint. They brought her out. Then they brought out Smiley. She performed her little song. She did her confessionals, and it was a rap for Smiley. Next they had Nunu. She did her confessional. It was a rap for her. Lex performed her song. It was a rap for her. Then they brought out Summer. I forgot she was even on the show. She's been real quiet since, Lex popped in her mouth. You ain't really hearing too much with Summer, but anyway, she had performed. She talked her shit in the confessionals and called her stupid, and it was a rap for her. Dolly performed her song, Sponsor My Act Bad. I like that song. And it was a rap for her. Go Killer came out. She performed. It was a rap. Fana had this crowd chanting her name. She did her confessional, and it was a rap for her. Tibby Baby came out. Rap for her. Janelle, who cares? Sapphire, that's my favorite baddie. She did her thing. It was a rap. Bald headed jailer, who cares? Scotty, why is she still even at the club? But it was a rap for her. Tommy walks in. Then everybody looks at her. Anna Mac performs. It was a rap for her. She said this is her last season. We shall see. We done heard this plenty of times. She said for real this time though. Tinkerbella performed Baddie Party. So I'm guessing she won the battle because Cold Killer ain't performing. Whatever. So Tinkerbella performed that. Roly Poly Snacks Mills performed. If you're an OG on Zeus, you know Roly Poly Snacks Mills. She performed her song and then it was a rap for her. DJ Ari, who cares? I'm still trying to figure out what was the purpose of her even on the show. Like, what was the reason? Mariah Lynn performed and she's still performing Once Upon a Time not long ago. Like, come on, man. Like, come on. So Biggie performed her song with Tasiki. I forgot the name of it, but La Biggie, that joint. I like it. Tasiki performed her rap song. I like that one by her. Meatball Popping, you know I eat. That John, that's hot. She had a lot of nice songs. I don't know why that last song she put out was kind of trash. I don't know which way she was trying to go. But her old songs, before she started smoking, I guess, was really good. And I Eat was one of them. It's a lot of people on here. And in my mind, you people left in the beginning, you know, like Krishan and what's the John? What's the one that got getting Suki, and what's the one that kept Gretchen? Like, yeah. Somebody else, I think. Anyway. Tika tossed the bottle at Tommy. Tommy performed with DJ Sky. I guess they got a song together. They did the confessional. Sky did her confessional. It was a rap for them. Natalie Nunn did her confessional, and it was a rap. Sabat comes on stage. Tommy, I guess, was mad. Cold Killer had threw something at Tommy and hit her in the head from backstage. And for some reason, Tommy threw something into the crowd, and the show ends with "To Be Continued." Baddies USA Part 2. Yes, so after a long 2 years of Baddies USA Part 1, it is finally over. It was drawn out, a lot of fillers, a lot of nothing, a lot of why did they even make this happen. I get they were trying to do an all-star thing, but Jayla gave nothing. Janelle gave nothing. Who else was there? Like, a lot of people didn't need to be there. They need to do a whole new cast. Next, if it for part 2, they gotta come better than this, because, like, yeah, I'm not gonna keep paying for this. Like, although I haven't paid for Zeus in a long time. Let me delete that. But anyway, yeah, that's it. We will resume our Baddies Sunday, Ratchet Sunday, when part 2 drops. Leave a comment below and let me know if I should do a review on Scotty with the baby. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see y'all next week. Make sure y'all continue to be all up in people's business. Bye.